Wisdom from Nye back here with another video. I hope you guys' week was awesome and blessed, and I hope you got more wise, and I hope you found some wisdom within yourself, and I hope you got through whatever that you have been going through this week or in your life. In general, know that I am always praying for you guys and that I love you guys and that I appreciate the ones that do watch my videos, the ones that have subscribed, the ones that not only just like my videos, but the ones that subscribe and put on that notification bell when I'm ready, when I put my wisdom out there, so you can get the wisdom that I get, and so that you can be more wise in your life and make more wise decisions and have a different perspective about life and all of that good stuff. So I was in the shower today and I'm like, God, I gotta put another video out today. So what should I talk about? And so I'm in the shower, I'm thinking, I get out, and relationships is what popped into my head. Relationships is what he told me to talk about. So I'm like, okay, I totally got that. I got you, God, I got you. Because I got to get this wisdom out to your people. My people, you know what I'm saying? My subscribers, you know what I'm saying? And so, what I want to say about relationships is that relationships is something that we do need in life. If you are familiar with the Bible or familiar with the book Genesis, for instance, first he made Adam, but he told Adam, he needs somebody. He can't be in this world alone. And so that's when he made Eve. And so it's just like, we do need people to survive, and not as so much like dependent on people for everything or dependent on people to do everything for us, to buy us this, to buy us that. But it's more than just a materialistic thing. It's more than just a needy thing. It's more than just a dependency thing. To me, it's more about love, and it's about coming together as one and not being against each other, because I feel like that's what the devil wants. He wants everybody to be against each other. He don't want us to like our moms. He don't want us to have a relationship with our dads. He don't want us to have any friends, because some of us grew up with the saying, don't ask nobody for nothing. You always depend on yourself. You do everything yourself. Be independent. And yes, we should be independent. We most definitely should be independent. But that don't mean that we don't go through things and we're not gonna need somebody to lean on. That don't mean that life just stops because we're independent. Yes, we should be independent, and we should be dependent on someone to a certain point, to a certain extent, but don't depend on them for everything. Just understand that we do need each other. And once we get that perspective that we do need each other to come together as one and not be enemies or opponents or the opposition, you will start to attract people in your life, and you will attract people in your life who you need, and that God has assigned this person to your life. That's what you have to understand. Like, God, is this person from you? Is this person for me? Is this person not for me? That's the type of question that you have to ask. When you get in a relationship with God, a real relationship with God, you're going to start to ask so many questions, because you are going to be so focused on about who is in your circle. And that is what we have to be careful about who is in our circle, because who we are around and what we observe is what we become. So we don't want to become somebody who, for example, I don't even know what to say, just like anything that's not benefiting you in your life. How is that going to make you a better person? Now, granted, we can help people, but we can help the people, but we can't save them. You can bring the cow to the milk, but you can't make him drink it. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we also have to set boundaries with that. Like, everybody can't be on your team. everybody can't be in your circle. You know what I'm saying? And that comes to relationships, when it comes to boyfriends, girlfriends, to your sisters, your brothers, who you call your best friends, your cousins, your grandmothers, grandfathers, all of that, all of those people. It just depends on if they are assigned to your life or not. And sometimes it comes to a season where we need to be distant from each other, you know what I'm saying? And just to be personal and authentic with you. That's how my relationship with my now boyfriend is. You know what I'm saying? About a year ago, like we broke up for a minute, and you know we got this calling that God called us back together, and now we're currently working on our relationship, and we're learning to love each other inside out, learn to love each other more authentic, and we're learning to be more as one instead of against each other, instead of always arguing and always being negative and all the drama. Like, we're just trying to become better, and that's the thing. And it's like when we came back together, it's not something, it was something that we didn't even plan. And so another thing that hits me and that I love is that the most unexpected things are great. They're unexpected, but they're amazing. You know what I'm saying? The most amazing things happen unexpectedly, but that can also be for you also. And so we just have to also realize that relationships and friendships and love don't keep no record of wrongs. If you get a chance, look at 1 Corinthians 13 and 5, and it talks about how love doesn't keep no record of wrong, because relationships and friendships also should evolve around love. Like, when I mean love, I mean love. I mean unconditional love, because love is patient and love is kind and love doesn't keep no record of wrong. No record of wrong. Love is and should be unconditional. It should be selfless. It should be authentic and organic. When you are loving someone, you shouldn't love someone, or you shouldn't love someone if they're not doing this certain thing for you. You know what I'm saying? If they don't do this, then they don't love you, or you're not gonna love them, or you're gonna break up with them, or you're gonna leave them. No, that's not what it should be. It should be that, despite of who you are and what you're going through, I still love you, and I'm still here for you, and I'm not gonna leave by your side. We're gonna get through this thing together with God above us and by our side. It doesn't matter. I'm always gonna be here for you. That's unconditional love. Love is, it shouldn't be a fear thing. It should be more of a free thing and a more wise thing, because love can love can cure and heal so many things, almost everything to me. Love is just, I love love. And so I just feel like when we love people, we shouldn't keep no record of wrong. We shouldn't look at them and look at all the negative things that they have done. We shouldn't look at people and be like, well, he did this to me, or she did this to me, or I don't like the way he dressed, or any of those little unlegit things. It's just, that's not love. That's not unconditional love. That's not real love. That's fake love, yes. And we don't want no fake love. We want real love. We want authentic and organic love. We want unconditional love when we are in relationships with people, friendships with people, partnership with people, business partners, co-workers, and all of those things. We want an authentic, genuine, organic love to give and also to receive. And we also have to remember that there are some of us who give and give and give and give and give, but we're not receiving anything back. And so now we're giving all of this love out, and now we feel all drained and down and just dry and just out of it, because we are given so much love that we're not even getting any back. We can be giving love to someone so much unconditionally, organically, and they have the right to judge us. Like, how are you gonna sit there and judge me, and I'm loving you despite your flaws, despite of what you've been through, despite of what you did to me, despite of what you did to hurt me, all of that, and I still love you, and you have the audacity to judge me. You know what? That's okay. Still continue to love them. Don't ever stoop to the devil's level. Never. You always stay up. Always be wise about it. The devil wants you to stoop to his level because he's so low. And so he wants people to be where he is because he's so low, because there's nobody trying to be down there with him. Ain't nobody trying to be down there. We trying to be up here. We trying to be up here. And so when he don't have enough people, or he want more people to be down there with him, that's how he's going to make you feel. You know what I'm saying? So continue to love authentically, organically. Don't keep no record of wrongs. Don't judge someone for what they've done. And don't allow, now I'm not even going to say that. I was going to say don't allow anyone to judge you, but we can't stop anyone from judging us. We can't stop anyone from hating us. You know what I'm saying? All you can do is love them. All you can do is love them. I feel like that's the biggest thing in relationships, is in friendships, is loving that person no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And be sure to set boundaries also. Be sure to set boundaries also. But still love them no matter what, and let them know that, hey, God has assigned us in each other's lives. So whatever that we're going through, we can get through it. We're going to get through it because God is by our side, and God didn't design us to be against each other. He designed us to be for each other and as one. So I want you guys to take that into your weekend, into your life, into next week, and so forth, that relationships is important and we do need each other. And once we realize that we do need each other, our perspective is gonna be totally different. It's gonna be totally different once you realize, like, hey, I can't make it in this world without you. And you don't feel weak about saying that. Like, hey, I can't live in this world without you. We can't live in this world without each other. Because if we don't, we can't manifest God's purpose and what he has destined for us, and what we need to do in the world, and what we need to show in the world. You know, it's just like, in all relationships and friendships don't work out. They don't. You know, I came in a season in my life where I lost my best friends. I lost him. Like, I don't know, like, a connection thing. It just fell off, and I didn't understand at first. But now it's like a year and some months later or whatever, and I understand now, like, everybody isn't meant to be in your life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody isn't assigned to you. They might be assigned to you in a certain season, but not for the rest of your life. Or maybe that wasn't the season. Maybe the season will come where you guys will rekindle a friendship or something in that way. But you know, we all go through our growing phases. It's growing pains, because as I went through that, I didn't understand. Like, I was hurt. I didn't understand, and I just kept asking God, why? Like, why? Like, why? We were best friends. We were friends for years. And he just told me, it happens when you're growing as a person. And not just you, but they are also growing as a person. And so it's just not meant for you guys to be in this season together right now, you know? And that's just what it is. You just have to accept things for what they are, and don't try to change what God had planned already. You know what I'm saying? When we think of plans, we just think of a straight line, when really it's all these bumps and curves and speed bumps and mountains and valleys, highs and lows. It's all of that. It's not just a straight line forward. You gotta go through things. You gotta go through some things, but as you're going through things, grow through them. Grow through them. Make sure you grow through them. Don't just stay stuck going through something. You have to grow through it. You have to learn from it. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from things that you've done. Learn from other people. Learn from other people's mistakes, so that you won't make the same mistakes. So So I want you guys to take that wisdom within you. Be sure to like, comment, and share on this video. Let me know what you guys think. Be sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to my channel so that you will be blessed every week with wisdom from Nye. I will see you guys later. Bye.